is Nick Tavesl's plot. Susie is conducting an interview with AHA, so I will be talking to you solo for at least the beginning of this. So, what a crazy series we saw back there. I could not believe that we saw Memory lose like that. I mean, it was awesome, but kind of a shocker, you know. Not much else to say. AHA's rush, the first game, was just so technical. And it was clearly a rush that he had practiced very well. It was not something he did impulsively. And, you know, looking at the second game, Memory was still shook up from the first game. And I think it was as simple as that. There was just nothing that he was doing really well back there. His micro seemed bad. His decision-making was awful. And that was that. Well, I think we're going to be moving on to this next game. ZergBong and Bogus. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, where did ZergBong get his name from? Well, it's not what you thought. It's actually because his last name is Bong. So that's where he gets that name ZergBong from. We got a lot of press people down here to see these games. There's a big esports press team down here, and we get lots of coverage on lots of different organizations. Maybe you're somebody who runs an esports website, and you want to, you know, get some more coverage. You're always welcome to show up down here. We'll put you in the press room. And, you know, it's always possible that you can get an interview with the players for all those other gaming sites that might be interested after seeing some of the GOM TV games.
All right, Nick, let's see. How much of my notes did you steal, huh?
Just this page.
Just the whole
I didn't end up using it.
All right.
I wasn't there yet.
So our next matchup, you explained ZergBong versus Bogus. Mm-hmm. You mentioned that his name used to be Zoa Zoa.
No, I didn't.
His name was Zoa Zoa. Now it's Bogus.
Bogus.
They both kind of sound silly.
Kind of makes sense. Zoa Zoa is kind of a bogus name. So I could see the...
All right. Actually, their age difference in this game is 9 years.
Yeah.
Bogus was born in 1993. ZergBong was born in 1982. I didn't even know they still had 1982 players. He's 26 years old, right? 26.
He's older than me.
Yeah, he's pretty old. But believe it or not, this is not the largest age gap that we've encountered.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was once where it was Boxer versus Flash. That is a 12-year difference between the two.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
In the Pro League, they were playing the Ace game. It was Boxer and Flash, and after the game, Boxer goes to him was like, "What year were you born?" The kid's like, "I was born in 1992, sir," you know, and Boxer just literally turned around and was in disbelief, like, "I just played a kid 12 years younger than me." In the
crazy.
Korean/Chinese zodiac, every 12 years they have like the different animals, and they call that a ti. And ti donggap means that they're the same Chinese zodiac age or something like that, and that's a big deal. Like, that's a huge age thing. I don't know. Koreans make a big deal out of age, so...
Yeah, they're very infatuated with age down here.
Mm-hmm. And, but yeah, so that was it. So these guys, 9 years apart. ZergBong, again, he's a great 2v2 Zerg player. Oh, yeah. Did you do the whole thing about how he was Reach's 2v2?
No. We were only live for like a minute or two before you got back.
Okay.
So.
He was Reach's 2v2 partner. You know, Reach, Mantos.
The Mantos.
The manliest of men. However, he's pretty bad one-on-one from what I've been gathering from other people. His Kespa win career for individual leagues is 18%. So...
I did not see that on the sheet. I did not see the part. Wow.
All right. Let's see.
Wow.
However,
I thought ZergBong was actually better than that. I take it all back. Everything I said.
Okay, well, here. He's actually one of the few players, though, that came back from the Army and continues to be a pro gamer. This was before, like, the Ace team was even created. He went to the Army. He came back. And the thing that's amazing about that is that when you're a pro gamer, you need to continue to practice and move your hand, your strategically thinking skills, all that needs to go into play. And he beat all the odds, came back. He is now the KTF captain the KTF team captain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how he does. He's definitely not experienced in the 1v1, though. He's very good at the 2v2s.
Yeah, there are gamers out there like that. I mean, there are some that, you know, they just seem to play better when they have an ally, and that's the way their brain works. And then there are other people, like I used to do 2-on-2 competitively, although my main thing is 1-on-1. There are people that just prefer to do the 1-on-1. So, you know, different strokes for different folks. But I think this should be an interesting match. Now, Bogus, he's pretty new. Is that correct? In fact, he's quite new.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like reading I'm reading the forums right now. I just want to see what you guys are saying here. Bogus is very new. Bogus was not only new, but he's young. He was in 2008. They have 2 drafts for the new players. He was in the 2nd draft, first pick for STX Seoul. He's something known as the blue chip. What they call the blue chip is actually the highest potential player of all the new draftees. And that's what they named this guy. This 15-year-old, when did he get into... On July 29th at Yongsan, which is where they have the OSL, they did a tryout match, and he beat out everyone. 15 wins, 3 losses.
Wow.
That day.
Yep. So ZergBong actually might be in some trouble then.
It looks like it. I mean, even though we've been seeing these new guys have been, steamrolling
dominating
the veterans. Bogus beat out Nice in the round of 256 to get his position here in front of the camera. Are they ready? Are they in the game?
ZergBong is. Bogus is not.
Okay. But yeah, so this guy just got on the scene. Let me look at my other notes. August.
Oh, so he's very...
Like last month. He just came on the scene last month. And yeah, I guess that's about all I have on him. Obviously, I don't have any pro game stats on this guy because he's pretty brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're still waiting for Bogus to join. He may be getting his equipment set up. Not sure.
Right, Brood War has been loaded from what I see, and I think we're going to be good to go pretty soon.
All right, good. Not much else to say, other than these games should be pretty cool. The other games we have today are the KTF Magicians, the KTF Magicians 815 versus Azang. And finally, we're going to have Notice against Into the Rainbow.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a cool one.
Yeah.
Into the Rainbow, very well known for his Reaver drops, his Storm drops. Great harassment. So, it should be pretty cool.
I'm excited for these games. Let's see. ZergBong's first pro match was actually in 2003. Which I think Bogus was 10 at that point, and probably playing StarCraft, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, did you know ZergBong is the same age as Nalra?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and even though Nalra did retire and decide to become a commentator, this guy is still trying his luck, at another tournament. We don't know if this will be his last or whatnot, but he is a little bit older. We're not discriminating against old people. Definitely not.
No.
He's still younger than me, so I can't really say that. But yeah, we'll see. He's not known for being good one-on-one, and his win career is not his win percentage over his career is not very high. So I'm gonna go with Bogus on this one. What about you, Nick?
I'll go with Bogus, although, there's always the possibility that somebody that's this new can just completely crack under pressure. And even though ZergBong is not known for being very good at one-on-one, it's possible that, when some of these guys get to these tournaments, they put so much pressure on themselves, they feel so uncomfortable, that they mess it up, and ZergBong might end up taking a win. We'll find out in just a little bit. Until then, we're still waiting for him to join the game.
Is he still not in the game yet?
No, he's not in the game yet.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm going to the GOM comment area now.
While we have this dead time, I just want to say we really appreciate everybody who's watching. Thank you so much, and thank you to our sponsors. And thanks especially to the community sites out there that have been helping advertise this stuff. We really, really, really appreciate it.
We want to thank you. Let's see, GoSuGamers.net, TeamLiquid.net, SE4all.com. We want to thank SE2GG. Gosh, who am I missing? There's a lot. MYM. We want to thank you guys. I mean, these are all sites that make the community alive. You guys are the community, you know, and you're the ones watching. And tell your friends to watch. And I know you guys have been commenting about me, but I asked these questions to Nick during the cast so that those who aren't so familiar with StarCraft can also learn StarCraft, watch these games, and really figure out what's going on, you know?
We gotta help the noobs.
Sometimes this guy gets so technical, you know, that if you're a brand new watcher, you just sit there going, I don't get it, you know? So
I'm a serious nerd. I don't mess around. I think, God, I don't know what's going on in Bogus's thing.
I don't know. I mean, we
may have a tech person go in there and tell him to join. He's still testing his mouse out, it looks like.
Something like that. Oh, and thank you for the comments about the panda bear.
Yeah, she's got the panda bear guy on her shirt. The same panda bear guy that wanders around all alone on the map Andromeda.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
And when he's not wandering around the map Andromeda, he's selling Klondike bars somewhere, I think. I'm not sure. But most of his time employed at GOM, he just wanders around Andromeda. I don't know. I don't know what's taking
I don't know what's taking. Oh,
okay, there he is. He joined. I think I was going to make it out of that one. So, now I think we're going to get this going. Terran versus Zerg on Colosseum, one of the 3 sets we have of Terran versus Zerg. Let's get ready for some more TVZ action. ZergBong versus Bogus, starting now. We're off.
We're off. All right, so what do we have here? We got ZergBong on the bottom here, and we got Bogus on top. All right, it's another ZVT that we got here. And there's a shot of our new guy. And here's a shot of... Yeah, that was Bogus. The kid who looks really, really young, that's Bogus.
That's Bogus.
Yeah.
Baby Bogus.
All right, here are the stats from the Korean website. ZergBong, 70%, Bogus at 30%. So, all right, but, you know, this doesn't mean anything at all. Koreans have, I don't know.
Apparently now the stats mean that whoever has less votes on him is more likely to win. Man, if people are betting money on these games, they're probably losing a lot right now. Because we've had so many upsets.
You know, that whole, on GOM TV Star, if you guess every single game right to the end, you win $10,000. But honestly, I don't think anyone's going to be able to do that.
I will be shocked if that happens. I mean, that's just so many upsets so far. It astounds me. Well, it looks like Terran's not going to wall in.
You know what? Someone had asked about, you know, since this is KESPA sanctioned, will Eastro, Sparkies, and NBC be playing next season? We really don't know. It's really up to them. There's some sort of political business thing going on that, you know, I really don't want to get into. But what's it call it? I was actually talking with C last Wednesday. I had dinner with him, and he was telling me how he really wants to play. Like him, his teammates, they were all talking about how they really want to be a part of this GOM Classic. They think it's great. They think it's so cool that they have foreign fans watching what they do.
Yes, he's got definitely a lot of foreign fans in there. We'll see, though. We don't know. It's ultimately not up to Susie and me. We are just lowly casters. Man, he got the scouting SCV, by the way, and the Zerglings are rapidly approaching the Terran base. Terran may not be fully prepared for this, which could mean some serious damage gets inflicted on Bogus' economy. Whoa! And now they're going to try to take out the SCV making the bunker. Oh my God, it's happening again.
Wow.
Why does this keep happening? I think we're going to be going home sooner than normal, Susie.
Woo.
This is just... All right. Let's see if this Terran can stop it. This is a different style because he did get the Zerglings out a little bit later and the Sunken Colony out later. See, ZergBong's build order seems less all-in-ish. It's unlike Aha's. There's a big difference here. The Terran needs to get Vespene gas here pretty soon. The Sunken Colony's on the way. Now Terran's going to try to counter this by getting a bunker up, so these Lings are going to have to do some more damage. Oh, this could be bad. The Sunken Colony's on the way. I don't know why. Oh, I don't think this rush is going to work now.
No. What would you say is different between this rush and the one we saw before?
Well, he's just getting the Zerglings out and the Sunken Colony out later, and he's also trying to expand while doing this. And I think the mistake here is that Zerg's trying to do too many things at once. I mean, you're basically sacrificing drones in order to get away with the Sunken Colonies. And the problem with this is that I think he's just... if you're going to do this, you better be die-hard, dead set on doing it. Do the 7 pool and send 2 drones right away. This is like, I don't like what ZergBong's doing at all. Tasteless disapproves. Thumbs down for the strategy. But I guess Zerg's going to stick with this. But the problem is now Terran is already using his refinery. See, when he does this, he's in a sense throwing away drones. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't know. But see, Terran needs to get a factory up as well. I don't know why Terran's going to just do this. But you know what? I don't think it matters. And now this Sunken Colony is going to get picked off. This game is a little sloppy here by both players. Now I'm really curious if we're going to see the Terran counterattack. Well, Terran's in fantastic shape. Zerg is not. Zerg wasted a lot back there and basically gained nothing. And this SCV will have a short life. Now, yeah, we may see a break at the entrance of the opposing player's base because right now, ZergBong's economy is really hurting. Bogus knows that. Bogus is going to move out and try to break this entrance. One thing about this map is that if they try to break your Sunken Colony line, it's just really, really hard to get your drones there to help out with defense.
Yeah, actually, I want to take this time to let you guys know, if you have any feedback for us, I want you to go ahead and write us at feedback.gomtv@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay?
Feel free.
Absolutely, because sometimes your comments do get lost in the midst of everyone else just writing things. So if you have any specific comments or feedback, write us at feedback.gomtv@gmail.com.
Right, well, the Overlord has spotted the expansion. And now I think we're going to see some turtling from both players here. Engineering bay on the way. So +1 will be coming out here pretty soon. When the Mutalisks get out, they're going to have to do some heavy damage. I don't think it's going to be very effective. Bogus should have the economy there to have more than enough turrets. He should have transferred more SCVs to that expansion window. And a few more Marines coming out. Yeah, ZergBong's strategy overall is just bad. To put it bluntly, it's just not very good. And I don't think he's going to be able to deal any damage with these Mutalisks beyond a few Marines. Well, now all ZergBong has to do is sit back and get an army and then go kill the Zerg. You know, that rush was just bad. Takes out the SCV here. Looks like all of a sudden ZergBong is deciding to be more aggressive, but I think ZergBong might be flying into a trap right now. Well, the problem for ZergBong right now is that Rush failed. His Mulus harassment isn't dealing any damage, really. And, yeah, I mean, eventually when Terran has the army to come out, it's just not going to be good. He should have committed to that rush more.
Could you tell us a little bit more about the map and how that actually helps these Mutalisks, like this ledge? How does this...
well, this ledge, you know, one thing is that if the Mutalisks do fly into the Terran's base, they do have a little way that they can escape. They can go out the top. And that does force the Terran to have to make more turrets. But at the same time, I don't think he's really even been able to use that ledge to his advantage. It looks like there could be a little bit more than one control group. And he's going to go in here and try to all in it with all these mutas. With this shocking number of Mutalisks. He just wiped out all those turrets. Now he takes the second fleet away. No, he's going to bring both of them. Is this going to work? Are you serious? That was not that good back there. This is just... Actually, both are playing pretty bad right now. I'm actually shocked that ZergBong managed to deal all this damage when ZergBong was so behind like that. Bogus is just completely falling apart here. What is going on? I can't believe my eyes. He's completely and totally evacuated. Now he's going to check the Guardians. Wow.
He doesn't have any vessels out either, huh?
Nope, no vessels. So without the vessels, I mean, he can't irradiate the Mutalisks. His Marine count's so low, he probably won't be able to push for a while, at least. And now Terran's decided to reclaim this. You can see he's gonna get vessels. But with the Greater Spire almost out, I think this actually may be game for this. All of a sudden, the Zerg's going to win this. Despite the build order being pretty ineffective. You get to see, yeah, this, oh my god. Wow. This is depressing. Bogus is just falling apart.
Is this really happening?
Yeah, why are we having so many weird games today? All these games have been so out there. Well, Terran can't use his expansion. There's going to be Guardians here soon. Oh, man. I think this is going to be the killing blow. One vessel with a radiant doesn't matter once you have that many Guardians out. What is going on over here? Bogus just suddenly became so sloppy. I don't understand. All right, and we're gonna get the oh crap moment from the Terran here. Suddenly Terran's gonna be like, oh my god, there are guardians in my base. Wow. All right, well, one irradiate. And that irradiate did not do anything. Okay, that's it. Expect GG any second. Any second now. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Well, good game. All right. Wild series of events there.
All day today.
Yeah, I know. We've had really out there games. I cannot believe that ZergBong won after that very bad rush. You know what? It's not the idea of the rush is good. The problem is that he just gets the sunken colonies too late. He doesn't get enough Zerglings with it. But hey, Bogus held it off. And then lost the game somehow.
Yeah. Well, again, Bogus is new. This is probably one of his first matches.
I think this is his first televised match.
This is his actually, I think this is his first match, like, playing anyone remotely difficult. Like, he just came on the scene last month. So he's just been playing, like, in his house, in a corner somewhere, for a while probably, and then got to the...
Just got onto a pro team.
Exactly.
Where he was probably training rigorously. Mm-hmm. But, oh well.
But again, it's that first time jitters. It could have been that, because you know what, ZergBong is not known for being strong versus Terran at all.
Really?
In fact, he's known better for losing to Terran all the time. So, so I'm gonna give Bogus this first time newbie jitters kind of thing that he didn't do well. Like before, when we had that shot of him on the screen, he just looked really flustered.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. I used to get really nervous when I first went to tournaments. I was very young, though. I was like 16 or something. But yes, I mean, I know what that's like, and you can totally not play like yourself. Mm-hmm. Well, now we're going to have our next game on Andromeda. I think that's going to get started pretty soon here. I wonder if the players will play differently this time. I'm curious.
I don't know. We can't. Every prediction we've made, they've just gone and done something crazy to make us go.
To make me look bad. Apparently.
No,
and I think that maybe the games will stay weird like this today.
But this makes it a lot more fun to cast.
It does. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you are at home as well. Well, thank you again to our sponsors at Intel. We really appreciate it. And, of course, thank you for watching. We really, I mean, I know it's got to be pretty painstaking to wake up at this hour if you're in the States, for instance, and watch these games, but we really appreciate it. We really, really do.
Yeah. Thanks for your support. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And I think the gamers, I believe we're going to be going pretty soon here. So whenever Korean commentators give the go, then we will start.